Hello everybody and welcome to the Battlefield Yugoslavia finale. This is episode 41 and the war in Bosnia is soon to come to an end. It is October 1995 and we are fighting in the final battle of the war. We are defending the Serbian Republic against the Bosnian Muslim forces. For they have rallied all of their remaining troops to launch one final offensive aimed at stopping us. We must stop this offensive if we are to win this war. This is the final stand of the Bosnian Muslims. It is the mother of all battles and the day of judgment, the last stand of the Bosniak Muslims, and we will make this a glorious occasion to be remembered in the history books. We will put an end to the jihadi renaissance that began in 1992, and this will be here. The end is here. The Muslims shall be defeated. The Balia shall be put in their place once and for all. Today, for it is now or never. We are fighting in the region of Bihać once again, and though the Muslims did force us to retreat in a previous battle, we will not allow ourselves to be defeated today. Because if we are defeated today, the war will drag on, and the Muslims will continue their attacks against us until the Americans force a ceasefire on the Muslims' behalf. Therefore, it is crucial that we win today's battle. And that's exactly what we will do. This might be a multi-part episode, though I'm beginning to doubt it, for I will fight bravely and swiftly enough to crush the Muslims today and forever. We shall crush the jihadists for good. Alija Izetbegovic and his comrades shall never see the light of day again, unless they try fleeing. And what kind of life would that be? Now let's sally forwards and launch an attack, an assault against these Muslim forces, against these jihadists. The war shall come to an end. They shall meet their maker. They shall be put before Allah. They shall receive their 72 virgins very soon. For today is the day that the Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina meets its end. This is going to be an interesting battle indeed, and one that I am very eager to win. For if we can't win this battle, we will see our ruin. We will have to witness our own nation being destroyed by the Muslims, by men such as Samir Rascic, who I just shot right there. Now the Muslims are attacking one of our bases, and they also have helicopters. I believe that they have been provided by the Americans, though I can't be sure. All I know is that the West, specifically the NATO alliance, has been arming the Muslims for a very long time. And this massive column of Muslim tanks is getting ready to destroy us. We need to save our fatherland. We need to save Bosnia. We need to save the Republika Srpska. If we are to crush these Muslims, these mujahideen for good. For this is the mother of all battles, the final battle against the Bosniak Muslims. I will not allow myself to be defeated today. Historically, this was a Muslim success. I will admit that much. Historically, this was the only Muslim success during the war. However, we are not going to allow a Muslim success here. Not here and not anywhere else. They are, however, spawn killing us, which is very irritating indeed. God damn it, Sead Salim Khamajic. I am going to get you, and I am going to cut you open. I am going to slit your throat. I am going to make you regret ever being born. And we accidentally killed the wrong man. Take that, Sead. Take that. You putrid jihadi servant of a foreign land. You evil Turk. If I could impale him, I would. Now let's launch a counterattack. A counter-strike, I might say. CS Bosnia. Crap, the Muslims are armed to the teeth. They outnumber us in men and in materials. For they have scrounged together every single man, every single tank, every single artillery piece that they had. Because this is their final stand, and they know it. Today is the day that the war in Bosnia ends. And we shall be the ones who end it. That is our only tank, and we need to help it with our rocket launcher. We need to back up our armored forces if we are to win this battle. The Muslim tank is now about to catch fire. And there we go, sky high, up to the heavens you go. Now let's retake this base. This will be an action-packed end to a glorious series. We have come very far since episode 1, when we were defending our garrison in Croatia. Now we are going to put an end to what was the most gruesome conflict in recent history in Europe. The fact is that we will reunite Yugoslavia, or at the very least Serbia, Bosnia, the Krajina and so on as a new Yugoslavia, and it will be glorious. It's a tragedy, of course, that we have had to destroy Bosnia to achieve this victory. However, so long as this victory is achieved, I will be happy. The crack of gunfire in the distance pierces my ears. But I shall make some noise of my own. Take that, Enver Delismailovic, you Turkish son of a bitch. Now, Shivanko. Oh crap, okay. We will have to take out this Muslim tank. We'll do a roadside assault, guerrilla style. We'll put Che Guevara to shame with our guerrilla tactics. But this battle is proving harder than I expected it to be. The Muslims are giving it their all, and we are too. And because of this, it will be a very hard battle to decide. But we will be fighting for our homeland. The Muslims are also fighting for their homes and for their families, just as we are. And whoever wins here has the fate of Bosnia in their hands. And if you ask me, the fate of the entire Balkans shall rest in our hands if we win here. The fate of Yugoslavia shall be decided by us today. This is the day of reckoning for the Bosniak Muslims. Today is the day that they collapse. Let's reload our rocket launcher before we have to face the Muslim threat. Before we have to face the Bosniak forces. Let's fire some bullets at this helicopter. As the battles in the Herzegovina against Croat forces showed, we are more than capable of using an RPK, light machine gun, to down helicopters. And we're counting on that ability today. For the Muslims are attacking with rockets and with tanks. Now can we hit this helicopter? No, we missed, god damn it. Let's try and down it anyway. For this will be a momentous occasion. This helicopter is acting as a scout for the Muslim forces. And it's because of this that they are able to gain such an advantage. However, it seems that we have captured a Muslim tank at this base, which is great news. It means that we might be able to advance and knock out some Muslim tanks and bring about an end to this horror and to this carnage. However, the Muslims are fighting hard. I respect them for that, even though I know that they are fighting with American and German assistance. They are fighting for their twisted Islamic religion. And I will not allow them even a single moment of calm. We will use this T-55 main battle tank, even though it is at least 20 years old, probably at least 30. We are still going to use it to recapture this base and to hold all the rest. We will use it to bring pain to the Muslims. For even though it is nonetheless a tragedy that these tanks, built to defend Yugoslavia from foreign invaders, are now being used to murder people of Yugoslavia, to murder our fellow Yugoslavs. But it may be a tragedy, we will nonetheless have to use this tank to secure the future for our people against the forces of international jihadism. We will not allow this base to be captured, since if we do, we have lost the war. We will do everything we can to hold this base, and we will fight to the bitter end. Now that's some Muslims wiped out. Now let's continue our assault and hit the Muslim forces from behind. This is our opportunity to wipe out the Muslim forces for good. To end the Armia Bosnia-Herzegovina and to bring peace in our time. Of course, the economy and the nation will be destroyed, left in tatters and in ruins after the war. However, we will nonetheless fight and fight some more. And we will fight not only in the field of battle, but also to rebuild what has been destroyed by this horrific conflict. We will bring about a debt for the Muslim forces. We will bring about their destruction. And hopefully we will end this series on a more positive note. For this battle, this war against the Muslims that began 31 episodes ago on the streets of Sarajevo shall be finished right now, right here today. It's been a hard-fought battle, and nobody has been left unscarred. However, we are the better force. We have won this war fair and square, and no Muslim bastard is going to try and stop us from exercising our birthright. Now let's knock out some Muslim tanks while we can. And capture this Muslim base too while we are at it. Now this guy has some tick armor. He probably has a tick skull as well. But that won't stop me from killing him. Not today. For today is a special day. It isn't like all other days in Bosnia. Today we are deciding the future of the country. Now our comrade Vojislav Novakovic is advancing in his tank as well. We are beginning our attack. The final assault against this Muslim base. We will capture all of these armored vehicles and we will end this Muslim attempt at fulfilling glory. They have struck back as well, but nothing can stop us now. Don't stop me now, because I'm having a very good time indeed. Now let's knock out this T-72 or M84 or whatever it may be. And this T-55 too. We will secure this base before we fight onwards. It shall be our priority. There we go. This base has been secured. We shall march onwards and fall down upon the Muslim forces like a war hammer, like a mace. We shall fulfill the dreams of the great Serbian warriors, and we will do it by all means necessary. Now the Muslims are at a disadvantage, and they may begin to start losing points soon enough, but we must capture more bases for ourselves. Our point score is currently 666. So both God and Satan have united in one heroic effort to support the Serbs against Islam. Now that's what I call a miracle. Now let's save this base. And by doing this, let's save Bosnia. We might have to make this a two-part episode, come to think of it. But I'm not worried by that. Now let's recapture this base. Let's stop these Muslim evildoers. By this point I'm starting to get a bit tired. I will admit that. For I am fighting hard, and I am giving it my all. And now I must help my Serbian comrades to liberate these bases. However, I will leave that for part 2 of the spectacular finale to Battlefield Yugoslavia. If you enjoy the series, do not forget to like and to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next episode. Tune in to Battlefield Yugoslavia next time to see if we can win the war once and for all. I have been the Nerd Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.